Rare Caitlin Clark rookie card sells for mind-blowing price at auction. How much would you pay for a Caitlin Clark rookie card? I bet it's not as much as one ambitious fan. On Thursday night, Fanatics held its Collects July premiere auction, and a 2024 rookie royalty WNBA Flawless Logo Woman 1/1 card of Clark was up for sale. People already knew winning this highly prized piece of memorabilia would take a gaudy number, since her 2024 Panini Prism WNBA Signatures Gold Vinyl 1/1 PSA 10 fetched a price of $336,000 in March. The price of the Logo Woman card blew that out of the water. One aggressive fan won the card with a final price of $660,000, instantly making it the most expensive trading card of a female athlete in history. If this doesn't prove she's the face of the league, I don't know what does. The card casing contains a patch of the WNBA logo, including Clark's autograph and her point total from her inaugural season. With that mind-boggling number, Clark now has 10 cards that sold for over $100,000 at auction. Additionally, she has 14 cards that sold for a price higher than her entire 2025 WNBA salary of $78,066. That total will very soon come to 15. On August 9th, Golden will put up an immaculate Logo Woman 1/1 card of her that has already garnered 17 buyers' premium bids of $180,000. Given that it's one of the best Clark cards ever made, it could eclipse the mark set by the Flawless card that was just sold. The numbers don't lie. Clark is one of the most popular female athletes ever. And if you want a premium piece of her merchandise, you had better be willing to pay a small fortune. In a dazzling twist that could only happen in the golden age of sports collectibles, a rare Caitlin Clark rookie card has just sold for a record-shattering price at auction, sending shockwaves through the basketball and memorabilia worlds alike. The card, an ultra-rare, holographic, autographed First Strike edition from the 2023 Panini Women's Hoops Elite Series, closed at a jaw-dropping $327,500 after an intense bidding war on Golden Auctions late Wednesday night. The winning bid not only cements Caitlin Clark's status as a generational icon of women's basketball, but also redefines the landscape of sports card value and female athlete representation in the trading card industry. A historic player, a historic price. Caitlin Clark, often dubbed the Steph Curry of the NCAA, captivated the sports world during her record-setting collegiate run at the University of Iowa. Her deep three-pointers, uncanny court vision, and undeniable swagger turned Hawkeyes games into must-watch television. She wasn't just playing basketball, she was rewriting its script. By the time she declared for the WNBA draft in 2024, she had already broken multiple NCAA scoring records and drawn comparisons to the greatest names in the sport, male or female. Now a rookie with the Indiana Fever, Clark has brought unprecedented attention and viewership to the WNBA. Her presence alone is credited with skyrocketing ticket sales, merchandise numbers, and broadcast ratings. But no one expected her trading card to ignite such a firestorm, at least, not this early. "This is not just a card, it's a cultural milestone," said Michael Donnelly, a veteran memorabilia analyst and auction consultant. Caitlin Clark represents a turning point. For years, we've seen male rookies dominate the high-end card market: LeBron, Luka, Zion. Now, Caitlin's in that pantheon, and arguably she's exceeded expectations. The card itself, a collector's dream. The card in question is one of only 10 produced, a shimmering limited edition foil variant signed by Clark in bold blue ink, featuring her in her Iowa black and gold uniform midshot, eyes locked on the basket. The back of the card features a custom message in Clark's handwriting: "Keep pushing. Records are made to be broken." To say the card is rare is an understatement. Collectors had speculated about the whereabouts of the remaining few since the release dropped in late 2023. This particular card had been owned by a private collector in Des Moines, who pulled it from a $1,200 box on release day and stored it in a bank vault ever since. "I knew it was special," the anonymous seller told ESPN. "But I had no idea it would go this far this fast." Graded a perfect 10 by PSA, the card was described in the auction listing as flawless, historical, and future-proof. The demand was instant. Over 70 bids were placed in the final 2 hours of the auction, with prices rising by the thousands every minute. The final stretch saw two high-profile bidders, rumored to be a Silicon Valley tech mogul and a former NBA champion, dueling it out in a drama-filled digital showdown. A turning point for women's sports memorabilia. Traditionally, the sports memorabilia industry has heavily favored male athletes. Rookie cards of Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, and Mickey Mantle have commanded millions, while female athletes, regardless of their dominance, have seen only modest figures in comparison. That gap appears to be closing fast. Caitlin Clark's card sale is a bold declaration. Women's sports are not just legitimate, they're lucrative. This isn't just about Caitlin Clark, said Dr. Alicia Monroe, a sports economist and gender equity advocate. This is about a shifting paradigm. For decades, women athletes were celebrated, but their commercial value was underestimated. Clark's card sale punches a hole through that glass ceiling. Clark herself responded modestly when asked about the auction during a press conference after practice. "That's pretty wild," she laughed. "I'm just focused on our next game, but it's cool if people are that excited about women's hoops." Cool indeed. More than a card, a symbol. Beyond its value as a collectible, the Caitlin Clark rookie card has quickly become a symbol of excellence, of representation, of what's possible when talent, timing, and culture align. It marks a new era where women's sports are not simply gaining visibility, but also financial and cultural traction. Merchandisers and card companies are already adjusting course. Panini, Topps, and Upper Deck are rushing to produce expanded women's lines, featuring more athletes, higher quality materials, and premium inserts. Fanatics, which recently acquired the rights to WNBA trading cards, announced plans for a Caitlin Clark signature series set to drop later this year, with pre-orders already topping six figures. Meanwhile, collectors are eyeing other women's rookie cards, Aya Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, Angel Reese, as potential breakout investments. "It's a gold rush," said Tyler Jameson, founder of Cardhaven, a digital marketplace for rare cards. And Caitlin Clark lit the match.